Hello, guys. How are you? Happy weekend ahead. The first of all, it's literally by new calendar. Don't forget, guys, there will be a Christmas as well by old calendar in 2 weeks as well. So I literally am shocked because, like, when I tweeted this news right now, my post, I saw a bunch of at the moment the Twitter favorite Twitter trending Twitter is about Ukraine and Nazis, unfortunately. So literally, like I retweeted few posts because of the widows of torturing people that they do not agree with a regime in that new country, Ukraine, and everything. All the posts were against the Nazis in Ukraine. And some of the posts there were example of the public torturing of people who do not agree with Ukraine regime. So do check this, please, guys. Do check up the trending Ukraine Nazis. That will be a crucial from today news on global level. Again, I'm just drawn before we start the love reading, guys. Thank you, Frida. Before we start the love reading in finance, warnings for a holiday season when there is so much things to spend, like financial warnings for all 12 zodiac sign. I'm just going to um, ask you if you're interested into checking up the perfect possible day, perfect possible gift for your new dater that you don't know much about the person, so you need advice what that horoscope sign would like prefer for a gift. Do check up my funny forecast about perfect gift by each zodiac sign. That is in a short version on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok as well. And I do believe that I had already posted here as well, short in a short of YouTube. So do check up that one as well. It was in a long live stream yesterday, so you can check that one. Perfect gift for each zodiac sign for Christmas. As well, the previous day there were surprises for holiday Christmas surprises. And today we're going to talk about finance warnings and love warnings as well. I'm going to start first with that story around Zelensky. I'm just curious because some of my friends they're really shocked after all this happening, investing again into the new phase in war. So let's see what will be the future of Zelensky. Wow, the money. He's on contract, paid on a contract, as you see his future, that he's on a contract sent from a government of US sent. Wow, sent, and his future is to promote that proxy media war. And that's the pure strategy to promote in media the hate against the opponent, right? But as well, seems like there is a lack and missed opportunity. I see that this guy will try to depart, leave the country. Wow. But as well, did he already departed country? Because wow, I don't see him returning because it was a reverse travel card and he will continue doing the things online. It's interesting. Look at guys. I do see him that like people around him who are concerned of him are literally telling him do not return, better stay and work online through the media because that's what you were already doing. As well, there was literally many times stories that he was around him that he was never literally for real with the people, with the warriors of his country. That he was all the time in a shelter, and whenever they were doing this um, daily reports of Zelensky, they would literally don't show even his ambient in that atomic shelter. And there was one video where it was explained that proxy technology war thing, proxy media studio. It's called, I do believe it's called Hologram Studio. Again, guys, my apology because it's not my field of work. So definitely, I'm first degree, first of all, historian. Then I'm in anthropology and human rights, and definitely as well into the Ayurveda medicine. So definitely, I'm far away from technology, and I'm happy to be far away. So I'm going to return, and like I said, everything is business, but working off from a travel, working online, because these cards were like this: not traveling, working online. That's what is suggested from his family. As well, there will be a leak of information that he's just working online, that he's not. There will be a proof, guys, that he's literally working online. There will be a new proof because we were having before this video, they were analyzing the contours. If this is a live, like there will be like some, there is literally you can see, like if you have checked, just compare it with the football cup. There was a hologram, there was a hologram journalist from each country, and they would have a report to a local each country studio back at home, and there would be like a hologram talking like it's alive, but eventually they would put them like looking to be so-called being in the same studio. And that's what is literally the same effect you see on many majority of statements widows of Zelensky. So do think about this. I see here something like that. The leakage, look at the proof that he's working online. Yes, that he's not even traveling. So, because of course, there are people who are watching and literally, wow. There as well, he's careful. He's scared of a court, of a justice haunting him. This guy is aware that the justice is haunting him. And it's very funny. I don't see that he think he's protected from Russia by US, but he's scared of reaction of his Ukraine local people, of the nearest the close, I just heard the close circle around him. It's interesting. I do see that as well. It was a kind of judgment over him and brought to a light. And he really don't want to be a part of the judgment. He as well was that the talk already around the Europe again start to be all the West Europe awakening about the fraud of the news that's happening. And he's again run away. Look at guys, so many times run away abroad. But I see him running abroad, but there are people who are, wow, he's running abroad, but as well, I see that as well there, the people are watching him, and wow, he will be followed. He will be followed from the justice. I don't want to name the justice from which country is coming. It's totally not important because this guy made injustice by pushing the war on a global level. So yes, at the moment he seems like a enemy number one for all the planet Earth because he's provoking for planet Earth destroying by atomic bomb, by provoking the Cold War to an action between West and the East. So yes, that's the pure destructive energy. That's why we can call it the enemy of the planet Earth. So it's interesting this reading, and spontaneously I had to do it. Any Frida? Oh, one second. Let me make a short version of this. Wait. Where are they? Judgment call. 1 second. On hold. Wait. On hold. 3 of wands. Watching card judgment world. You don't want to change this. Want to hold this court case. He's not traveling. Pure strategy is not traveling. Just judgment call that this is a work, just online work. People they know this. Okay, let's stop here. And a missed opportunity, like everybody already know. And as well, I see guys like whatever they made him, like putting him literally in a White House, uh, giving him award, it didn't help. Again, the people are more sick of this energy. And there I go. So let me just make a short version so you can enjoy the short version. Let me see, guys. Zelensky predictions. So here it is. Even if he was brought to a White House, to official government to promote him as like most successful, right? He's there on the contract, pure strategy to bring all the cash, right? The pure work online, proxy war. Through the media, it will be a statement judgment that he's working on it, that he's even not returning back home, and there will be a leak of information, proof that he didn't return home because he's afraid of the justice to be served from his own country, from the top, because he has some kind of spy information. Hold on, and he doesn't want to miss opportunity to be literally judged from his own citizens, not from the opponent, not from the enemy. As well, guys, literally, I don't see him returning home. But there are people who are watching him, and the justice will be served even if he's away. Future. Zelensky predictions. So here it is. Even if he was brought to a White House, to official government to promote him as like most successful, right? He's there on the contract, pure strategy to bring all the cash, right? To pure work online, proxy war. For the media, it will be a statement judgment that he's working on it, that he's even not returning back home, and there will be a leak of information, proof that he didn't return home because he's afraid of the justice to be served from his own country, from the top, because he has some kind of spy information. Hold on, and he doesn't want to miss opportunity to be literally judged from his own citizens, not from the opponent, not from the enemy. As well, guys, literally, I don't see him returning home, but there are people who are watching him, and the justice will be served even if he's away. Let's give predictions. So here it is. Even if he was brought to a White House, to official government to promote him as like most successful, right? He's there on the contract, pure strategy to bring all the cash, right? The pure work online, proxy war. Through the media, it will be a statement judgment that he's working on it, that he's even not returning back home, and there will be a legal. Zelensky. Proxy war. Media war, literally these cards. Media star, pages board. So here it is. It's arriving. This was the first opening, so prediction about Zelensky. I'm going to put it here. Prediction about Zelensky. So let's go now.
Zelensky prediction. So here it is. Even if he was brought to a White House, to official government to promote him as like
Well, zodiac signs.
successful, right? He's there on the contract, pure strategy to bring all the cash, right? Pure very online proxy war. Through the media, it will be a statement judgment that he's working on it, that he's even not returned back home, and there will be a leak of information, proof that he didn't return home because he's afraid of the
So here it is, guys. Short version.
predictions. So here it predictions. So here it is. If
Download it on YouTube, TikTok to check it. So let's go for other people who are jeopardized.
here it is. Even if
I'm
he
going
was
to
brought
talk
to
as
a
well.
White House, to official
I'm going to talk as well about Elon Musk. Let's make that short one. A little bit of everything. Thank you for suggesting. Let's see what's happening with Elon Musk in 2022. Is he really in jeopardized position? Let me just write this.
So thank you very much for coming here.
So here it is, Elon Musk exactly. That was introduction about Elon Musk. Warning of Elon Musk. These days there is literally constant repeating. Again, guys, this is a week before Christmas. Uh, it is 24 December 2022. Exactly all this week, last few days, literally whenever I open any kind of newsletter or YouTube news feed, I always see Elon Musk warning. So let's check up again. He's warning us, about the planet Earth, about AI, artificial intelligence, but I have done already the reading about that. Do check up the whole playlist Stop the War, as well justice will be served, and check up there these secrets revealed, as well about artificial intelligence and future. But today I'm just going to repeat, like as well we done in the first 18 minutes, Zelensky prediction 2023. Let's go for general Elon Musk prediction and warnings about uh, the next year. So let's see, Elon Musk. We wish you all the best. Wow, wow, still on the top of the road, I see, but as well trying to reveal the secrets that there were. Wow, as well there are people. Wow, they're trying to postpone him, to stop him, to stop him to cards, to stop him to reveal. Yes, the government is watching him, and I think that he was already talking about this, but as well there are some things like a missed opportunity. Missed opportunity. Is this connected to Trump as well? Wow, missed opportunity. Wow, explain me. He's trying to reveal everything that was fake before officially under any of the social media, around the censorship, and he has literally a mission to show that love, caring about citizens uh, and members of each social media. Uh, will he really cancel the censorship on Twitter? Yes, yes, that's what is final. He wish uh, to cancel the censorship. As you know, what I have noticed, and the proof for this literally is that first 18 minutes of this live stream, the spontaneously becoming another team. But that's the theme of the day, of the week. Zelensky and then Elon Musk warning. And thank you for suggesting to do these two questions on the start. Again, this is a voluntary answers. These are the free voluntary opinion of the psyche for you guys. Don't forget, if you like, to hit the like, subscribe, and put the alarm bell. Join few times per day, or at least one time per day. New York time usually 6 p.m. and lunch break, as well the French time 6 p.m. and midnight. Um, what I'm going to tell, do check out the playlist. Justice will be served, Stop the War, Royal Secrets as well, and other playlists, but this specifically connected to Zelensky and Elon Musk readings. So I said that Elon Musk was always that spirit of Earth Angel. That's deep inside of me. Even if I don't like his, I'm not here to say what I like, but I don't like his love life in last years, like after his divorce. And I have done many love readings that you have asked me about him. And I, when first time you asked me, I didn't know who is he. Yes, so much I'm far away from the news and technology, because like I was last 15 years more in the jungle than on computer. So yes, this is situation happening right now after the lockdown. Me being here on computer on stream, and literally I saw this guy the first moment when I saw, like, I didn't like his love life choices. I was always repeating this. I was very strict with him, but as well I was always repeating that he's earth angel, and here with this unconditional love, taking care, need to protect the earth and the citizens and the members of the media from a fake full double standards of the purpose, that's a purpose of the censorship. Like, if you are not with us, we don't support you. We are going to literally block you, and you are not going to be anymore our member. Wow, yes, that's correct. As well, nothing, this is just my decoration for Christmas. As well, guys, literally, whatever was to hold on, I see that the people who are watching him from a government, they're afraid that he's going to release, and he will release. Look at it again, moon becoming a sun, releasing the truth. And the people from the government, literally, they're literally scared of him releasing the truth. There was literally a leakage of information. It's too late for something that's so obvious fake and really disturbing to a majority of people. And I do see him that he's successful in delivering the revealing the truth. I see two times as well. Wow, look at the person being over strict. This is a person not being just strict, having a moral values. This is a person that's him becoming like, I want to take care, and I'm going to take care of you, my members, by wow, wanting the truth and holding to this truth, and that's becoming the one. And that's the right decision for him to choose the path of the honesty and truth. And you know what? Yes, it was really a hard, and it will be again even 2023. It will be another hard year, toxic. He will be pushed. He First of all, he will hurt many people with revealing all these secrets, right? The people who were from the dark side, walking the dark on the dark side. Um, as well, there is definitely him losing a lot of money because of exposing this truth and just playing this game with the Twitter that he really didn't need to buy. But yes, losing the money, but as well keeping up the network of friends, supporter for him. I do see him like literally like I just heard like this is my personal campaign, and my personal campaign. It's not about Twitter. It's not about dishonesty. It's not about revealing the secrets. At the end, my personal campaign is to be a friend with everybody. It's very interesting. Even if I losing the money, wow, I want to build the people network who are trusting me. And these are the people who were always a victim of these double standards and censorship. And these kind of people he needs support. The people, look at which one free of cup that they were rejected. Interesting, in the past time. The one that they were blocked, right? And look at him taking an action. He he will be literally as well pressed with that nine of swords, to take the double seat, to promote as well, to protect the government as well, to be on the side of the one side in the war as well, I see. And that's pretty dramatical for him because as well he doesn't, I see he doesn't want reunion, reconciling, to be a friend with Zelensky, but as well the government is pushing him. I see he doesn't want to do this. Wow. And he's ready to lose a lot of money about something that he was in the past time. Remember, um, there was investment in the past time. Well, let's wait a second. There was investment in the past time. Remember where the government make a deal with him, and this he thinks it was a wrong partnership. I got a reverse alliance, reverse reunion because he doesn't want. He's pretty smooth talker with the Queen of Wands energy. Why? Because you see, Queen of Wands explained with the Two of Pentacles, but and Two of Cups on this chart. Remember, but he will try to jungle just uh, between the government and being that on the side of that at the moment, enemy of the planet. So, which side he will be? Because the government on the side of um Zelensky, Nazis, and then wow, he wants to promote both sides, but not to be taken for an enemy. Like it was literally before the week, just 5 days before he purchased Twitter, he was pushed from a government to check up that reading of mine. And when he was pushed from a government, how they done this? Because there was just suddenly popping out the article. So week, exactly, I do believe 7 days before he bought Twitter. I literally, I think he didn't want to do it. It fine. It was too complicated for him. That was my vision, literally entering in visualization of his situation mood at that point. But he was making a poll on Twitter on his profile personal. Let's vote, guys. Let people on Twitter decide, um, should that gray zone for republics in Ukraine will be, should they have their own liberation, and should they follow their own freedom if they want, if that is a result of election, because the few days before it was election in four republics on east of Ukraine that they chosen to return to be returned to Russia where they originally belonged. And it seems like just 2 days after he made that poll, I do believe it was like a Friday, Saturday, like before weekend. So many people were joining this poll, and I saw it even. And then on Monday, whoop, they wanted to stop him. The government, like they literally gave him the sign, wow, do not play here. Because again, you are living in our country and we can control even you. With just one sentence they make a point. What was the article coming? That fake information. Wow, that suddenly on Monday Elon Musk in the newspaper was seen negotiating with Putin talking this week with Putin was really weird and aggressive. Weird in when you're in the wartime. Very aggressive statement. Is it he on the side of enemy of our enemy? Literally was that fake information paid officially from government so that he could fill that threatening position in his life. And what did they try by literally telling him, wow, we watch you. Yes, you're on the top of the world. Yes, you're the richest person, but we are watching. We can be over you. And wow, seems like something was too late. Even if they pushed him, why they wanted him to purchase Twitter? Like that's I didn't understand. Because I see that as well what he rejected, like what he rejected, he changed mind. And that changing mind, remember, there was a two of cups and two of pentacles, like, wow, dilemma, should I do it or not? Because as well, I see they are pushing me not to talk. And then I changed my mind and I want to be owner of this Twitter and I want to show to the world whatever all the people network with the free of cups, whatever this network is talking about. I don't want reconciliation with the wrong side that I had in the past time. That's for sure. We're going to be surprised as well. That's what is a warning. We should be praying for him because, like I said, he has like strange, eccentric. For some of you, it's weird that we don't go there because again, these are just quote of somebody's opinion. But again, I do see him deep inside. He can be earth energy and he can put earth angel energy. And that's what is this King of Cup. And that's what is the Queen of Sword as well. Together, they're perfect match because this is one person going against the fake system, double standards for East and West, and delivering the action, delivering and pointing who is fake, who is here fake. And that's what we are going to have. I don't see something more disturbing. I see the it will be resulting with the lack of money because they are going to try to block him. Will Elon Musk be punished financially? Wow, it's already manifesting, guys. It's already manifesting. I heard, then I didn't investigate much. You helped me. What was there like $7,500 of dollars per each vehicle of Tesla, like tax refund, or they charge 7,500 per each vehicle now to directly to the person that is selling it. It means to Elon Musk factory, right? And I think he's aware that he's going to wow have this penniless situation because he need to push the limits of the truth, wow, of the revealing the truth. And he's aware of the traitors. And I think that he's daring to expose the traitor. I'm going to hold this light to everybody see the who are the people here. I'm going to release this. That's what the Queen of Swords, the first card, and the last 10 of Wands together, they make this. It's so interesting. I love this opening. So I pray Elon Musk will be protected to deliver the justice on both sides as well. Guys, to forgive me if I was sometimes being furious talking about a lot of things, confusion about his love life, because I do believe that with his potential, he can have something more and quality in his love life as well. I'm just talking as not pure as a psychic. I'm talking as well as like a friend of Elon Musk. I wish him all the best. Um, as well, guys, it's really pretty interesting. I'm going to repeat it in a short version, just a second. This is just the first short general of both Nostar Zelensky and Elon Musk. The people that we already in 2022 talk too much, right? All day we were talking about Zelensky or Elon Musk or both of them, right? Rather both of them. So let me see.
Justice to be
Elon Musk in 2023 will unfortunately lose a lot of money pressed from a government. They are watching him. Yes, his cash, they are literally taking some part. He's going to expose them. That's for sure. He already felt the betrayal and he's going to give you a proof of betrayal of the government for everybody in a pure foxy way. He's definitely our earth angel, and he wants truth to be exposed, taking an action about everything that was fake. He's releasing it, even if he's losing a lot of money. That's for 2023, exposing the truth, as you see. Another thing, wow, he will have a slight dilemma on which side to be as well. He definitely don't want to be a reverse partnership with the alliance in global war. He's against Zelensky next thing in next phase.
Elon Musk in 2023 will unfortunately lose a lot of money pressed from a government. They are watching him. Yes, his cash, they are literally taking some part. He's going to expose them. That's for sure. He already felt the betrayal and he's going to give you a proof of betrayal of the government for everybody in a pure foxy way. He's definitely our earth angel and he wants
Prediction. That's
Zelensky
Elon
prediction.
Musk.
So here it is. Even if he was brought to a White House to official government to promote him as like Elon Musk in 2023 will unfortunately lose a lot of money pressed from a government.
That's
They're
Elon Musk.
watching him. Yes, his cash, they are literally taking some part. He's going to expose them. That's for sure. He already felt betrayed and he's going to give you a proof of betrayal of the government for everybody in a pure foxy way. Uh, he's definitely our earth angel and he wants truth to be exposed, taking an action about everything that was fake. He will listen it, even if he's losing a lot of money. That's for 2023. Exposing the truth, as you said. Another thing, wow, he had
Let me put this, guys. 1 second.
Elon Musk.
This it's coming. Let's see the crypto investment as well. I'm going to put the time frame.
Elon Musk in 2023 will unfortunately lose a lot of money pressed from a government. They are watching him. Yes, his cash, they are literally taking some part. He's going to expose them. That's for sure. He already felt betrayed and he's going to give you a proof of betrayal of the government for everybody in a pure foxy way. Uh, he's definitely our earth angel and he wants truth to be exposed, taking an action about everything that was fake. He releasing it, even if he's losing a lot of money. That's for 2023, exposing the truth as you see. Another thing, wow, he will have a slight dilemma which side to be. But he definitely don't want to be in a reverse partnership with the alliance global war is against Zelensky. Okay. Elon Musk in 2023 will unfortunately lose a lot of money pressed from a government. They are watching him. Yes, his cash, they are literally taking some part. He's going to expose them. That's for sure. He already feels betrayed and he's going to give you a proof of betrayal of the government for everybody in a pure foxy way. Uh, he's definitely our earth angel and he wants truth to be exposed, taking an action about everything that was
Let
fake.
me add the
He
hashtag, guys.
releasing it, even if he's losing a lot of money. That's for 2023, exposing the truth as you see. Another thing, wow, he will have a slight dilemma on which side to be. Is one, he definitely don't want to be a reverse partnership with the alliance in global war is against Zelensky. This is fake. Okay. Elon Musk in 2023 will unfortunately lose a lot of money pressed from a government. They are watching him. Yes, his cash, they are literally taking some part. He's going to expose them. That's for sure. He already feels betrayed and he's going
Let's
to
see the
give you
next
a
one,
proof.
guys. So the last question was crypto investment general for 2023. Let's check up that one. Connected to that theme, literally, guys, on Thursday, just on Thursday, Holy Thursday, just the day before starting the Christmas weekend, there was a long live stream about a crypto investment where our ex Twitter owner, the new Twitter owner, of course, Elon Musk team was there, and the ex Twitter owner, they were talking about the future prediction for 2023 for crypto investment because definitely was charged, finally charged. The guy, one of the guy who was having a big um, Bitcoin fraud American citizen, young guy, and there is a video about reading about him as well. Do check that one. I already predicted what will happen with him. Do check on my playlist. Justice will be served. And literally, he's now officially taken from back from a Caribbean, and literally, he's now charged for that Bitcoin fraud. Uh, why they literally the same day wanted to talk more, being afraid that everybody will pull out their trust from the rest of the any kind of crypto investment. Yes, there's people they mistrust the cyber market, and literally there it goes this question crypto investment in 2023. So we are going to check from a psychic position what's about that market. I already said, I was repeating last 6 months, it's not good to invest. And yes, that's what was literally my volunteer work by giving you these instructions, just by reading a chart for you as well. There was a weekly report about finance as well, just a career, simple reading for 12 zodiac sign and lucky numbers, and as well, that's what you asked me to do for you. And when as well, I said I'm against person in my life about playing any risky games. And yes, Doing the lottery or doing the crypto is still, guys, the gamble. So yes, I'm against any kind of a gamble. Uh, Again, last 6 months I was repeating it's not a good period for you. Even if we had that weekly reading by your request, again, my free time volunteer work for you. Usually Tuesday we were having these finance predictions. Do check it. It's still there. It's still on my playlist. You can check it. There is a long range of the videos last 2 years of these online tarot predictions, or usually Tuesdays were these weekly finance and career warnings. This will be just general. I'm going to repeat, that's why it's a long intro. It will be just a general collective energy of crypto investment and general finance, collective finance. Again, guys, why I'm doing collective all this week? Because we had entered just 2 days ago in the midwinter season, and literally that Yule ritual, you may check the Yule ritual. If you didn't do your midwinter ritual, you may check in my playlist of rituals that I suggested, a bunch of things that you can do. Just to check it from a last winter. There is a huge selection. There is even my puppy included in my altar for dedicated to a blessing. Ask from a divine energy for the winter season. So don't forget, you can do it. Never too late to be thankful and make the ritual and rebuild the blessing from surrounding and divine energy above by you making your own ceremony. Never too late, even if this happened a few days ago. So check it in the playlist ritual, the Yule ritual. That's midwinter ritual for the blessing. And why I say, because now we talk about finance and investing, and it's very important to do the rituals. What they were like our ancestors, like pagans doing the rituals. In a modern form, we still do because it's still that energy of need to be thankful for everything that we ask in advance. And if we don't appreciate the Holy Spirit that we were made from, and we don't ask for protection for the rest of the days, and being thankful that we are alive and that we were going to be alive even after this winter season finish, even if it's just started, it's very important of this ritual, being thankful for and being having a hope that the divine energy will have a full intervention and pull us out from this terrible winter that we already having now in I guess in for my YouTube majority YouTube babies from America, North American continent, in the middle of the Christmas blizzard, for example, terrible cold waves. It won't be the only one. It just started. So yes, it will be this cold wave now, just passing turbulence 3 days. Again, all winter will be from so many signs. There is so many weird signs that the winter will be really hard on in many countries. Nature talks, yes, and you have heard this for sure. And you can just search it on any of the applications. A lot of people are talking at the signs that they were talking on specific days in different cultures, religion. People are talking, and the signs are the same. Being a native Indian or being a Orthodox European, it's still the same sign because nature is talking. It's not important what's your religion, what's your culture background, what's your now passport holder or not having passport, who cares? It's about the roots and the at the end the global love and the global belief in divine energy. It's important as well, observing the nature and being respectable and observing direction of other beings, like giving us the warnings before other uh, as higher human beings. We think that we are higher with this ego, so we don't notice we don't want to learn from the animals around us that they're literally talking and eventually having the higher. higher dimension, higher vibration connection with what will happen in the nearest future. And our ego is so high, eventually we should listen to the nature. And that's what the nature is telling us, that we have to be ready. It's not like it's that serial, what is the name, Games of Thrones, like the winter is coming. It's that just so many insects, birds, all the animals are talking. Like I have literally now chills passing my, wow, the chills passing from totally from all my side, and like wow, from the feet, like wow, on the right side, everywhere, and feet and the hand. And it's really like that. This the spirits talking for us, and this is another sign, like one more proof. Yes, and Frida. Hmm, is it cold? Yes, it's cold from this side. It just started from this side. It's very strange. Always confirming somehow when I have a spirits talking, confirming. Thank you, dear ancestors. Shell, hello, how are you? Long no see. Happy holidays. So, guys, I just started to talk about random from that love finance warnings for a holiday. Took me to a prediction general for 2023 on a global level, collective, and on the start I have Zelensky and Elon Musk prediction, and now we talk about the crypto investment. Just starting to talk about this, so I one second. Let me move. Did this downloaded? One second, let me check because I made a short version of both first two answers. Let me check. Is it there already? Yes, it is. Thank you, Frida. No, just Zelensky. First one is there. Let me start the second one. Let's download just the second one about. No, it didn't download the second one. Sorry. Musk, why it didn't download?
Elon Musk in 2023 local money first common government.
Hello, Saji girl.
Watching him, yes, he's
Guys, don't forget to bring your friends as well.
some part was both then. That's for sure. He already felt betrayed.
Let's see. So we are adding a short version of Elon Musk. Why is it here? I think I already. Okay, it's here. Wow. One second. Two times I'm posting Elon Musk. Okay. Elaborate. Two times. It's busy on YouTube. So, guys, let's start the third big question. It's crypto investment and finance in general. Collective. Wow. Manipulative energy. Wow. Do not believe what they are talking about crypto investment. It's a manipulative energy. So, it's a trickster. Wow. And it's going to repeat the trickster, the falling down, the gains over the stock market, it will repeat, revisiting the trickster over the stock exchange market. Wow. Why? Crashing, in which form? Revisiting, not in a good manners, as again, fake, artificial, breaking down the market. Wow. Like it was happening this year already. Why? Because they want to control all the members. Wow, wow. I saw the card. Wait, I lost. So here it is. They want to control the money. Wow. They want to control all the money possession of all the crypto market, of all the rich people as well. And that's what is fake. Fake death of the stock exchange, fake artificial breaking down, pulling down, and making more people penniless. Voila, so simple. It's manifesting. So the people are becoming poorer and poorer, and literally uh, they literally want to put that state of the global finance crisis, and so many people, this final goal to be heard, so many people to be hurted by bankruptcy in crypto markets. So, like I'm going to repeat again, do not do that thing. Wow. And the one who have dilemma, do not trust. Do not trust. I see you're so attracted. You cannot reject. You were playing the game. You are the gambler, and the stock exchange is a gambling, and your crypto investment is a gambling, and the lottery is a gamble. Yes. So just go far away. Just go far away from this chick, and this chick is your crypto investment profile. Yes. Go far away from that. Just you're done with that. You promise? You tell me in comments. Wow, it's so clear. Like, wasn't that clear with what they were doing the last 3 years? First with that fake COVID crisis, then what did they do with this year? Wow, with this betrayal for the proxy war thing. It's so clear that these are just all new position, new tools, the same thing, just new tools to make the same final goal, to make people into the global crisis, penniless people. Yes, they want to hurt so majority people who were having, enjoying money, and as well they want so many people to be wanting to be hurted as well. The one that they will reject the alliance with the Nazis, the one they will reject the alliance with the Satanist club. Literally, they are the one that are going first be hurt. They are the one who are first going to be blocked. So always, it's already happened. Just think about when the war started, who was hurted? They make a sanction to a countries that they were literally saying no to a Nazis in Ukraine. They didn't want to support Ukraine. And yes, they were the blocked one. And they are still pushing and threatening to the few good countries that they literally say no to any sanction to the people who are fighting against the Nazis. It's interesting. So I'm going just 1 second to make the short version of this. Second, guys, with this just YouTube link. Very strange. Elon Musk 2 times is asking me 2 times to make a name of the video. I'm going to publish second time. Maybe it will come 2 times the same video in two forms. So let's do this one.
He will have a slide.
Hai predica? Okay, let's do the teddy bear drink mango juice. Hmm? It's not great. Phew, it's more bitter than sweet. So let's check up, guys, the short version. Do not trust the crypto investments, any kind of gambling. It's not suggested for 2023 because it's just manipulation. The advice is for crypto investment or any stock exchange. They are going to hurt you and betray again. There will be a proof. Literally, that's pure manipulation. They literally want you to be in a state of powerless, penniless, and to lose the money. That will be artificial again, artificial breaking the stock market again. Fake, yes, it will be. There will be a fake arrange, artificial the end, dropping down the stock stock exchange market. And why? Because they want to hurt so many people. All the market, the network, they were enjoying to make them penniless. That's already manifest. It's a global intention. It's like a global profiter. They want that.
Who trusts the crypto investments, any kind of gambling. It's not suggested for 2023 because it's just manipulation advices for crypto investment or any stock exchange. They are going to hurt you and betray you again. There will be a proof. Literally, it's pure manipulation. They literally want you to be in a state of powerless, penniless, and to lose the money. That will be artificial again, artificial breaking the stock market again.
So I'm going to hashtag as well Bitcoin crash because that's what will happen again.
Dilemma on which side to be is what he definitely don't want to be the reverse partnership with the
I
audience
think so.
cover blocking.
It's
Who
finished.
trusts the crypto
Sorry.
investments and
No, I
kind of
didn't feel.
gambling. It's not suggested for 2023 because it's just manipulation
Welcome the
advices
questions,
for
guys.
crypto investment or any stock exchange. They are going to hurt you and betray you again. There will be a proof. Literally, that's pure manipulation. They literally want you to be in a state of powerless, penniless, and to lose the money. That will be artificial again, artificial
One more
breaking the stock
short version.
market again.
So Sachi girl and
Fake, yes,
Shell
it will
may
be.
ask
There
the
will be a
question as
fake
well.
arrange, artificial.
Let me download this one.
Trusts the crypto investments and trusts the crypto investments and kind of trusts.
Sachi, you are there. Linda, Hello, Linda. Linda, we
Trusts,
are here.
crypto investments, any kind of
Frida is
gambling,
going to
it's
pull up
not
the cards for
suggested for
you.
2023 because it's just manipulation advices for
Frida,
crypto
which deck?
investment or any stock exchange.
Which deck we
They
are
are
going to
going to
use for
hurt you and
her?
betray
Which deck?
again.
This
Never
or
be
that?
approved.
You choose.
Literally,
This or
that's
that?
pure manipulation tech.
You
Literally
decide,
wants
Frida.
you to
This
be
or
in a
that?
state of
Okay, you choose.
powerless, penniless, and to lose the money. That's
Give me the
maybe
sign.
artificial
Eh,
again,
this or that?
artificial,
Which?
breaking the stock market
That one.
again,
Oh,
fake, yes, it will be
keep
there
blink on the
again,
left
fake
side. This.
arrange, artificial, the end, dropping
Merry
down the
Christmas.
stock, taking the stock exchange market.
Yes.
And why? Because they want to hurt so many people, all the market, the network, they will join to
Where is
play
your
and
ribbon? We lost it. It's
penniless.
in
That's
another
how they
room.
manifest. It's a
The red
goal,
ribbon. It's
intention,
another room.
trusts, the crypto
Where's your
investments, any
ribbon?
kind of
I
gambling.
think
It's
we
not
left it in another
suggested
room.
for 2023
Yes.
because it's just
We have
manipulation
this one as
advices
well.
for crypto
This is for
investment
tomorrow.
or any stock exchange. They are going to hurt you and betray again.
Looks
Never
like
be
her.
approved. Literally, that's pure manipulation. They literally want you to be
So
in a
this is
state
for
of powerless,
tomorrow.
penniless, and to lose the money.
Tomorrow,
That's will be
Frida.
artificial again,
Oh, sorry.
artificial.
It's here. Are you going to your family? How are you going to spend your Christmas? Saji, is it your family living with you in your city? You're not traveling. Rita? So you're just going to stay at home? And where are your parents? In which city you are? I forgot, Linda. Your answer. Ah, you're with all family. Where is that where you travel? I mean where you live? Wow. Why I think I already make the same answer before. Wow. For you. Condolence. Is it hot today there? How is in Texas? What a nice Texas. It's so nice. It's so cool. People are so relaxed, right? Except the guns. Like it's the same question because why I said because I have many questions, guys, in the private time, private and online. And like when I open the cards, I see the cards and then I remember visualization of your story of the energy of this guy. And I said I already said this. So yes, you see, it's very cold wave. It will, it will pass. But as well, guys, like I'm afraid there it's artificial. I said this yesterday. Yesterday I was doing the forecast, the Christmas blizzard, and I said it's artificial as well. This is provoked as well to people to suffer more. Again, everything to make us more codependent, not to be opposite from a self-sufficient. Do you have animals? Do you have animals? Like, are you living on a farm or you are in urban area? So, guys, I'm going to repeat because I'm in South Europe, and Greeks and some ex Yugoslavian as well, and like almost like the East Europe, they have literally majority of them. Again, there is everywhere different nations, different religion, even of course different even Christians, even the Protestants. But I'm going to repeat. Here we have it by old calendar in South Europe, and literally we celebrate in 2 weeks. So, what is the difference between different Orthodox churches? For example, it's not about church; it's about the local government, in inter politicians, the local policy literally of the government that intervene with the religious tradition. So yes, the Greeks are, for example about the Christmas, literally in government intervention, because when they joined Europe Union some time ago, maybe it will be almost 20 years, I don't know, time is passing fast. So when they joined Europe Union, that they are not happy about, I mean, no, I think somehow like nobody's happy about entering Europe, and that's why it's falling apart. By the way, there is prediction about that as well. So as well, first of all, Greeks that they are the most traditional Orthodox ever. I think after the Orthodox Jewish people, for example, I think after the Orthodox Protestants, like for example, are Amish or Adventist, like like Orthodox Hindu, like Hare Krishna Hindus are. Yes, they are very, very Orthodox, traditional uh, people, even if they are born now, showing the hospitality to others, super funny, but they're very traditional. And they don't like even to mix with other religion. Yes, they are very xenophobic somehow. And just comparing Greeks traditional with, let's say, ex-Yugoslavian, that they were so broad in education. They didn't care about who is religion, who is Catholic, who is Orthodox, who is Muslim. There were schools on every languages in ex-Yugoslavia. And yes, that was as well maybe a war uh, that was totally fake information about Kosovo, because they were having even the schools on local language for the Muslim local Albanian tribals that is in Kosovo, that has another type of the name. And again, guys, in Greece, because they joined the Europe community, they didn't stay with the old not the old dates, but they're doing everything traditional. They have Easter the same old calendar. They have all the dates in the calendar of the Christianity by the Orthodox saints, and still the name for each saint on ancient Greek language that is basically pronounced in other form, but in a similar way um, in other Orthodox churches in other countries with Orthodox religion official. But they took the Catholic Christmas Day. Why? Because they just, it's commercial, all the planet. It's really practical because all the planets stop now. From this Thursday till the next 2 weeks, right? It will be literally like, wow, at least like 10 days, like after New Year. Like people will just stop. And literally, of course, they go and light the candle when there is that old calendar Christmas. And just a difference to compare between, for example, ex-Yugoslavia, example Serbia and Greece. They are totally the same. They even have the similar letters, alphabet. They have the same way of meals uh, of this Sunday preaching thing, the same Bible, the same saints, the same almost names for babies, baptizing rituals, the same, almost a similar cuisine, the nature, the character, the same, similar. That's why they're called like a brother and sister. The most nearest to Greek are usually Serbians. But another thing um, is that they have old calendar. So, like they have in Jerusalem, in Israel, the Orthodox people they celebrate I think in Armenia, that's now independent ex-Soviet republic, they have all this Christianity. So they are the oldest Orthodox. And yes, it's very curious. It's very interesting to hear this. So there were all this, there is some all this type of Orthodox Christianity, and they still keep it. And as well, of course, in East Europe, in Ukraine, yes, the because it's a cradle of old Russia, and yes, of course, in Russia. And again, the Russian Republic, it's all over, even the Siberia, in many republics, ex-Soviet republics. Um, but again, there are other religions. Like I have a neighbor here that they are 7 years from Russia living here, but they are the Baptists. So they love America, and they took their father is the priest of the baptism, and he came here. So the people are like saying like, "Wow, this guy, he's Russian, he should be Orthodox." The people are laughing here. Like I said, who cares? It's like it's still the same. The spirit is talking in a different, just by the different name of the church, but he's still a good man. Like that's what I wanted to say. Who cares? Because it's important who is a good, who is a bad person. So, going back to that story, so if there is a Greek celebrating this weekend, just to compare again, we are still in South Europe. So, the Christmas is happening. Yes, like Christmas in Greece will be celebrated like in every hotel in all the West Europe, in US as well. Like even in Thailand when I was living they would celebrate. They would have in a nice American chain of the hotels, they would have like a Christmas buffet, even Christmas Eve and Christmas lunch, Sunday lunch, the same like they have for Easter, organized buffet and fun. But for Greeks, they have it the night before when it's a Christmas Eve, that eventually the Orthodox, just to compare the similar, like a brother and sister, like a family, Serbian and Greeks are, but the Serbian would have it alone at home. You don't go that day, Eve, the Christmas Eve, you just pray. That is the 6th of January by old calendar. And the 7th, always 7th is, I think 6 to 7, yes. And 7th is Christmas Day. So Christmas Day, you go to friends, neighbors, whoever you have. Maybe you have just friends. Maybe you don't celebrate with the family. And like you said, your parents are not alive. And but the night before for Eve, if you are single, you will gather with some friends. Like single, whoever, female, male, you just gather and you have it together. Like with the most important people. You celebrate the Eve and you have everything extremely that night. Everything is fasting. No butter, no milk, no eggs, of course, no meat. And I always keep putting the post not to eat even tomorrow for Sunday lunch, not to sacrifice the beings, animals, poor animals. And I put this already on Wednesday, I think, this week. Reminder to be merciful to other living beings for this holiday. And that's it. So different rituals. So for Greeks, Saturday tomorrow evening, you dress a nice dress, you go and book some evening somewhere, like for New Year. And you have to dress very nice and you will dance till the midnight and you have like a nice dinner, set dinner or small buffet, depending how expensive is a place. And then At midnight, there is this special song as well. If you are in the church, some people go in church around the church with candles. And the same things they do the seventh in the midnight between 6 and 7, that midnight, the night of 6 towards the 7th of January by old calendar, they would do in Serbia. They would go just the people they would have only at home the dinner, no guests. But at midnight they go to church and they go around in front of church, three cycles with praying, and everybody has own candle, or for even the other family members candle, or just for you. And you pray in these three cycles around the church. And the Greeks, that they don't go to restaurant, they go to the church and they do the same ritual at midnight. So this is another thing, like they took it out after the Western Europe, but they keep the tradition as well of the Orthodox, that they will just go to the church the sixth evening after midnight and all night, and as well they would be just alone or just isolated fasting that day before. And it's the strict fasting, of course, the days before. I don't know if it's 40 days, I forgot, or just 10, because like I'm in general fasting. I really avoid any form of meat. I don't use eggs as well for a long period. So I just like for any other holiday, because I have researched as a historian of religion, and I have make exhibition about the global religion, and I have seen many religious festivals. Whatever is healthy, I think, as a habit from or recipe from some of the holy places, whatever is religion, I do take it back to my collection, becoming a part of my experience and daily routine or yearly routine, how to speak. But in general, all my family, they're just very, how to say, isolated at these days. And in general, my parents, even for New Year, they are really isolated. This was even before lockdown, so I must say it's not like a big gathering noisiness in the house and things like this. So we are not that family from American Christmas holiday film movie, right? As well, I do long, and I really like the families where it's so many people gathering. So I, instead of having this experience, I used to always find in different places around the world always a new family and feel like that hospitality and warm, because we didn't have big family gatherings. I would always have it, and usually lasts more than 15 years. I was doing this in Southeast Asia. I didn't have winter, I didn't have snow. So now when I'm last 3 years here, start back on the west side with the classical winter, it's strange for me, because I would be a little in the jungle, I would be in some monastery, I would just do their own things, like, I don't know, meditation, special midnight pray, or even no sleeping, ritual of 2 3 days of the meditation without sleeping before exactly the period of the new year. That's like bringing the blessing. For example, if you are staying for New Year in Thai monastery, they do believe they come for a Thai New Year, they come for the Western New Year. At that period, they like to come just for weekend or all week, at least for praying and meditation. So it's a custom of them, the Thai people, they do this for a blessing for next year. So if you ask me, will I cook something special? I think like I'm going to cook what I think it's what I feel comfortable these days. What I'm feeling, I'm going to do like a nice giant cake for our friends to take for some party. Yes, a special drink, few different things, and regular holiday atmosphere. Not strictly like, for example, you have it in US, strictly things that you do and cook for Thanksgiving, strictly things that you do for Christmas, or let's say the Christmas cake, special Christmas cake that you have here in Greece, basilopita, and special Christmas um, Christmas cake as well that you have, for example, in Catholic Papa Land, Italy, for example. No, just what I feel need for, I'm going to prepare, and that will be really, really a nice, organic, of course, probably chocolate cake with the raspberry sorbet, dark chocolate with the raspberry, and lot of kinds of the salty and sweet pies and lot of salads. And so it is. Greek dolmades, stuffed dried paprika, and stuffed dried um, grape leaves. Yes. So that was that, guys. I'm going to close. This was enough. A little bit of everything. As well, like I said to Saji girl, Linda, your answer is still the same. This guy is a trickster. He doesn't want to spend the money. He is stingy. He doesn't want to spend money, and he's a foxy. He won't tell you like, I don't want to spend money. I hate holidays and I hate spending money. I want to save the money. But he's going to trick you, like he's going to lie even just to keep your attention. And definitely when you realize, Linda, that this guy is a trickster and faking just because of material greediness and stinginess, you're going to fight. So, not good one, but okay, it takes time so for you to cool down and understand that he's fake. Everybody need to learn that lesson. So, guys, I wish you all the best for Christmas, peace and love, and do not stop praying, being thankful for whatever we had in the previous year, and as well being thankful in advance for the peace and love in next year as well. Please do pray for war in a war zones all around the planet to stop, and people who are the war prisoner not to suffer, and as well the people who are now enemies and warriors to be protected from any kind of harm as well. The people who are evil to be stopped, and the justice to be served, and justice to be served, and all the satanistic evil energy to be stopped right now. Amen. Peace.